about siya sa past experience ko sa love. Love kasi is about taking chances na after mong masawi, na hindi ka mag-entertain na ibang tao dahil sobrang heartbroken ka. So parang sa akin, if may dadating na tao that can bring my walls down, i-open up ko yung sarili ko. Bibigyan ko ulit yung sarili ko ng isa pang chance na umibig ulit dahil you'll never know, baka yun na talaga yung person na para sa'yo.
There have only been like a few artists that actually tackled EDM as a
Yes.
genre in the Philippines. Why did you decide to actually go through, the lengths of actually doing like a full EDM portfolio? Why did you do it?
May mas hardcore EDM songs po ako noong 2017
Mhm.
na hindi masyadong well-received dito. Kaya mas nag-pop EDM po ako. Kasi ang pop is universal. Lahat po gusto ng mas more EDM sounding pop songs ngayon dahil mas access. Yung tolerance ng tao mas mataas na po. Kasi before kasi pag sinabing local EDM artist, parang hindi pa believable sa mga local listeners. And I think ngayon dahil naghahanap na sila ng mas meaningful artists, mas fresh na musicians, kaya nag-accept na po ng newer artists ngayon.
So in a way, you're doing the vocal part, or are you also doing the actual music?
Lahat po, from songwriting to arranging to production, lahat po. Even shooting my videos ako rin.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
One-man team po.
that's a lot. Aren't you afraid to actually sacrifice that? Tulad ng sinabi mo na medyo hindi well received yung that like the purest EDM na ginagawa mo toned down artistically just because of that.
Hindi naman po. Kasi ang core ko naman is pop naman talaga.
Mhm.
Nung tumanda po ako, dun lang ako nag-incorporate ng other genres. Kasi like, sabi ko kanina, nag-start ako with R&B. Tapos nag-shift ako to pop, to dance music. Then na-inlove ako with dance music. Kaya trinay ko tropical house, EDM, future bass, lahat po. Hanggang sa na-come up ko na ang perfect balance for our market is pop and EDM combined, hindi pure EDM lang. Yun po.
Do you have like some inspirations that you like to personally follow, like a path? Mahilig ka ba sa Deadmau5, Ed Candy, the things that...
With the EDM artists po, like David Guetta, Calvin
Mhm.
Harris, Kygo. Kygo po, napakalaking influence ni Kygo. Na maririnig niyo sa single ko na Jace Roque, which I released last year. And yung Sober ko po, which I released in March this year, na nag-number 2 po on Spotify, OPM Rising, and number 19 on Philippines Viral 50. Maririnig niyo yung influences ko ng Coldplay naman doon. So marami pong influences na pinag-ugugutan. And with love naman po, yung Latin sounding, more on mas tunog, Latin pop from South America yung tunog. Na marami pa akong sounds na in-incorporate. Like, very true to myself pa rin kasi ayoko maging pretentious with my music. Na parang honest lang.
Now, what EDM artists usually do is they do actually do tours
Yes.
on some of the clubs that are in the Philippines. There are a lot of hip clubs in the metro. Have you already like tried to?
Ngayon po kasi kakapo, ako lang ng isang team.
Mhm.
May team na po na tumutulong sa akin. Before po kasi as an independent artist,
Yes.
ako lahat. Ako yung manager ko, ako yung booking agent. Ngayon po,
Pero never ka nagkaroon ng agency or
I was managed by Tita Wilma Galpante po. At 2015 po. Tapos, nag-decide po ako na kinausap ko si Tita Wilma na gusto ko mag-branch out on my own and she was very supportive na, sige,
Have you already done castings sa several shows on TV?
yes po, mostly with Net25 kasi very supportive sila sa akin. And mga radio stations po.
hindi ba mahirap yung ikaw lang?
Nahirapan po ako, kaya kumuha na ako ng... Ngayon po kasi naghahanap ako ng someone who understands my music.
Mhm.
Madali po maghanap ng manager, pero yung manager na talagang gets niya kung anong gusto mong dalhin sa music mo.
Yes.
Yun po yung hinahanap ko ngayon, na someone who can highlight my talent, someone who can showcase me better.
Because they
Hindi
know
yung
what-
pakikialaman yung music mo na ay ganito ka na lang.
And some amount of creative control pa rin ako. Ayoko na sinasabi na you should do this, you should do
Oo.
that. Kasi magiging lalabas po siya na passionate about music. Pero kung ito-twist mo yon for profit, tapos in the end, hindi ako masaya, magagaya ko sa mga ibang singers natin na sasabihin nila, I feel empty. Ayoko po ng so as much as possible, kung kaya ko pong i-push na may creative control ako, ipapakiusap ko po na sana ganito, sana ganyan. Or we can meet in the middle. Yung ganun po.
Okay.
Recording or is it acting or is it something else?
Ngayon po kasi ang focus ko is music. But eventually, I wanna go back to acting. Kasi po, acting wasn't my first love. Talaga pong ayaw, like with ABS-CBN po, I first got my first teleserye with ABS, with Inday Bote. Starring Mateo Gilichel, is kaibigan po ako ni Mateo doon. Then, Ning Ning, and yung pinaka-last series ko po with them was And I Love You So. Kasi nag-movie na po ako after with Across the President. Supporting cast po ako. And up until now, nagpo-promote pa rin po kami kasi very relevant pa rin yung film. Kaya okay lang po sa akin na hindi muna kumuha ng projects dahil nagpo-promote pa rin kami ng Crescent Moon and nakafocus rin po ako sa music career ko.
So music career. So what do you
Yes.
plan to do? Like you want to start first recording or meron kang set of songs na ready to launch na talaga? Aside from the single.
Can you also tell us like how many songs have you already released?
May
career-wise?
10 songs na po ako na-release.
Okay.
And I have an album na po. And majority ng songs sa album ko, na-release ko naman na po.
Digitally.
Digitally.
Okay.
So, ang plan ko lang po is to become a major label artist.
Mhm.
Is to just continue releasing music. Kasi yun naman po, marami po akong songs na sinusulat na hindi ko lang pinaproduce ngayon. Kasi once po nag-produce ko, kakatihin ako na i-release.
Mhm.
And binibigyan ko po kasi yung sarili ko ng 3 months lagi ng gap. 3-month gap before ako mag-release ng another song kasi gusto ko properly promote bawat single. Kasi bawat single is like a baby sa akin. Talagang hinugot ko sa tadyang yan. Mga ganun. Hinugot ko sa ano yan. Sa pinakailalim ng kung album po, mahirap po mag-promote ng album. And usually pag album, ang ina-highlight lang yung career single.
Correct, yeah.
And
Oh.
yung other songs na
Tatabunan.
natatabunan na. And ayoko naman po na after ko paghirapan yung isang kanta, hindi rin siya mag-promote ng
May
album.
hit song na rin.
Meron na po, which was Sober po. Sober na 322,000 streams po siya as of today on Spotify.
Na-release mo ito kailan?
March 29, 2019. Na-include po ako sa major editorial playlist ng Spotify like OPM Rising, Music Friday, and the Top Pinoy.
For
So,
sober.
For sober po. Tapos so OPM Rising po na-feature po ako sa cover. Kasi may weekly featured artist po siya on Philippines Viral 50. Which is Viral 50 po is the top 50 most streamed songs in the country. Na hindi ko pa inaasahan. Kasi nag-debut ako at number nasa range po ng 30 plus. Tapos umabot sa 9 number. Nasa range po ng 30 plus. Tapos umabot sa 19. So gradually every day number 19. Pero on the other side, nag-number 2 naman po siya sa on OPM Rising. And yung mga ibang artists, yung mga sila, almost, yung mga hip-hop artists po. And despite na ang daming mga strong streaming tracks, no, like din, nag-number 2 pa rin siya. So, very unexpected po siya sa akin. Kasi during that time, hindi ako masyadong pa-promote. Kasi may personal na pinagdadaanan po ako. But despite of yung lack of promotion, nag-hit pa rin yung kanta. Kaya,
Yun yung rason kung bakit sa hit.
So what do you think is like the reason why it did actually trigger like, a lot of people to actually listen to it?
I think nasa age po kasi sober po kasi is about mental health struggle. So,
Very
ayun po.
very timely kumbaga.
Very timely po. Marami po nakarelate. And I think it's about time na i-discuss natin openly yung mental health issues. Gusto ko rin, one of my advocacies kasi is to destigmatize the issue. Kasi the more we talk about it, the more educated the people become. And I think yun yung importante na dapat itulog mo lang yan. It's a serious topic na kailangan natin i-address. Kasi, yun din po, kaya nag-hit, I think, yung song dahil marami sa atin nakaka-experience nito. Masala na sa showbiz, constant rejections, never-ending job hunt and toll on your mental health yun in the future. Yun po yung tinatakal ko.
Yung album mo, can you give us an idea kung ano magiging theme for your title?
Ang working title ko po is My Emancipation. Emancipation because yun yung journey ko to freedom. Freedom to become who I am. Kasi yun nga po, like what I said before, marami nag-feed sa akin na ganito dapat gawin mo, ganito gawin mo. Kaya I'm as an artist and who I am as a person, totally. So yun po. Kaya emancipation po siya.
Alright, 320,000 streams with that. Are you planning to also, you know, go out of the country, perhaps have it been listened to? Because we know some artists, several artists who actually did good in Indonesia, Malaysia, and most of them didn't quite have the following that they have in the Philippines, but they were like superstars in other countries.
Abroad.
Yeah, that one thing that you would like to explore someday.
Opo, ang goal ko naman po is to become an international artist.
Mm.
Kaya EDM din ang ginagawa ko, pop EDM, because global sound siya
Mm.
na trend ngayon. And buti na lang trend talaga yung gusto ko. Kasi kung hindi, mas mahirap po siya i-promote. But ang goal ko is to become an international artist. And mas-start rin ako na under AWOL, Cobalt Music Group, yung current single ko na Love. Ang AWOL po kasi is, ang Cobalt Music Group po kasi is the number one music publishing company in the UK. The number 2 in the US, next to Sony ATV. So sa AWOL po marami po like Jesse McCartney, Jeremy Renner, Love po. I think nasa age na tayo na mas binibigyan ng creative independence yung mga artists, and kaya po ako nag-decide na AWOL sa akin lahat ng rights. Sa akin yung AWOL sa akin lahat ng rights. Sa akin yung copyright ng kanta ko. Lahat ng decision making na sa akin. And the fact na dito po kasi nahihirapan ako makakuha ng record deal. Months ang hinihintay ko. Months ang hinihintay ko. But with AWOL, after 3 days, sinign up nila ako. So, ayun po. Kaya very thankful ako na kinap ko na yung opportunity. Even though alam ko mahirapan ako mag-promote dahil international company po siya.
So now,
Promote dahil international company po siya.
so now all you have to do is spit out your songs.
Yes.
Okay.
May music video na ba yung Sober?
Sober po, wala po. Lyric video po, meron.
Bagay uso na rin ang lyric video talaga.
And mas nag-focus po ako sa streaming on Spotify. Kasi mas, nandun po yung, I guess, nandun ngayon yung Spotify ngayon nag-dictate kung hit song ka ba or hindi.
Oo.
Opo.
Sa
Ano
bagay.
yung lyric video niya for
For
Sober?
love.
For Love ba?
For Love.
For Love.
Over 100,000 views
Yes.
na.
Have you tried doing your own YouTube channel?
May YouTube channel po ako, mainly for my covers. And for vlogging events. Vlogging, not entirely na properly vlogging.
Sana
pero
i-release
behind
mo
the
rin
scenes.
dun yung mga songs mo talaga.
Nandun naman po, nire-release ko naman po on YouTube.
Okay.
Kasi may ano naman, maganda rin po siya.
Okay, that's nice.
Paano yung kung mag-hit ka sa international tapos are you compelled to leave the Philippines?
If meron pong offer, ay, kasi ang goal ko is not to take over someone. I don't want, gusto ko mag-contribute ako. I'm not here to replace anybody. Mas nandito ako para mag-contribute. Music na ikaangat ng OPM. Kasi yun naman po talaga goal ko is to modernize the Filipino
Wala ka
music
pa namang
scene.
i-replace eh. Kasi wala pa naman naghahari dyan sa EDM talaga.
Ayun din
sa,
po.
sa
Yes.
Pilipinas,
And
di
ang
ba?
sabi rin is maganda na wala pa akong kakompetensya. At maganda na nauuna ako
Ano pa sa
genre.
genre mo?
Electronic
EDM.
dance music.
EDM.
So the previous EDM artists in the Philippines are all female
Oo.
who had some hits, but eventually they become pregnant or you know.
Oo.
One hit
Hindi nila na-maintain na
Nag-one hit
tuloy-tuloy.
wonder sila. Pero,
But it looks like you're driven, so
oh,
yun pala, congratulations.
you have what it takes to really,
Thank you.
Anyway, what particularly to you is the most unforgettable, significant effect of your music?
Yun po, yung pinaka-unforgettable was mag-number 2 on Spotify dahil sobrang hirap gawin yun. Well, was yung sa Love po. Love kasi sobrang hirap kasi on the day my release, ang daming major artists locally and internationally na nag-release. Kasabay ko yung mga cornerstone artists. Nawawalan na po ako ng pag-asa na baka mag-flop bigla. From Sober na 300,000 streams, biglang hindi papakinggan yung Love. Tapos nagulat na lang ako na nag-number 25 on iTunes. So parang despite of all the obstacles and hindrances, nag-hit pa rin yung kanta and I'm very thankful. Tapos yun nga po, nag-100,000 na siya on Facebook. Kaya very thankful po ako doon.
So far yun yung highest placing niyo.
Yes po. Yes.
Paano mo propagate? Kasi alabanan kasi sa Facebook, social media is real time eh.
Yes
Oo.
po.
So it's every minute, dapat pag sumikat ka, lalo papatungan sa mga bagong something for people to chew on.
Yes.
Paano mo gawin?
Yun po, kaya po ako kumuha ng publicity. Yung career ko, mas mahirap siya i-manage on my own.
Mhm.
Kaya na-realize ko na kailangan ko na ng team to support tayo ng PR team. Nababurn out na ako dahil nasa stress na ako dahil ayaw i-play ng radio stations yung love. Pinipitch ko, sinasabi hindi nila i-play. Ayaw nila i-play dahil ito yung genre nila. Ito number 25 siya. Akala ko mas maganda yung reception ng music industry. Yung mga fans supportive po sila, but the people in the industry are not. So which is heartbreaking. Kasi as Filipinos, we should support our fellow Filipinos. Yan po.
Papangalanan ba natin itong mga radio stations?
Kasi syempre, di ba, doon pa rin daw sila sa kumikita at
Pero may hope naman po ako.
tried and tested yung mga sila
In the future, i-play din nila yung kanta ko.
dito ngayon.
So really, would you mind and
Ayun ba? So guys, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na i-stream yung current single ko na Love, which is out on iTunes, Spotify, lahat ng major digital platforms. Sana po supportahan nyo. And if gusto niyo po ng updates sa career ko, sa mga lahat ng ginagawa ko ngayon, follow nyo lang po on Facebook, that's Jace Roque Official. Instagram, Jace Roque. Twitter, JRO Official. And YouTube, Jace Roque. Nandiyan po lahat yan. Pwede nyo alungkatin yung social media ko para sa lahat ng gusto nyo makita.
alright, thank you.
Thank you so much po.
Jason.